Hi there everyone, Lord Shadows here like always to give you another One Piece Chapter 805 review. Man, this chapter was really a little bit complicated, but mostly confusing and full of mystery. I mean, Brook, Sanji, Nami, Momonosuke, Caesar Clown, Chopper, dead? Because in a way, when that dog-like woman from the Mink tribe, just came, with her wild hog, it appears like his name is Crocky, just came there and say, you're the Straw Hats, everything, just go right this way, near the Crow Town and everything, and go to, when you come near to the swamp and everything, there you're gonna find the dead bodies of your crewmates. Oh my god, I mean, what the fuck? There's no way they're dead, no way. This chapter was really complicated. Okay, so fucking complicated stuff. I will get to that complicated part, after. So, in this week's chapter, also, we have the revelation of other few, members of the Mink tribe. Also, we have finally the returning of the Heart Pirates, Beppo, Chi-Chi, Penguin, and of course, Jean-Bart. Oh, it's really great to see them again and everything. Also, we find out a little bit more, about the Zou country, or so to say, the Crow Town, the Mink tribe, their history and everything, and of course, the responsible, who is the one who destroyed the entire town, with all the claw marks and everything, and the big footprints, which in my opinion, when I saw it, it looks like a big fucking elephant, and that, one who's responsible for the destruction has one name, the mysterious underworld broker who was in Pang Hazard mentioned. At the end of the Soul's arc, we only see a bit of his eye, and something wearing under his mouth and everything. Captain Jack. Captain Jack, the mysterious underworld broker and pirate, and appears like underling who's working for Kaido. That mysterious Captain Jack. He's the one who was fucking responsible for destroying the entire town. And believe me, he did a really good job. He really did. So, there's your proof that we're gonna have another candidate, of being the main villain of Zou arc. I know, because the first one we have Edward Weeble, then we have Captain Jack. Now recently, and of course the other ones are the ones who's gonna come after Luffy. More big possibility is Buggy, but we'll come to that. So this chapter, man, was really complicated. Really was. Really complicated and confusing. So the beginning was, after the attack, that little rabbit girl, from the Mink tribe that tried to attack Zoro, and even Zoro was wondering what the hell, happened with that, animal claw she had, because it appears like he felt a little bit of electrocution, when she struck him and everything. So it appears like this animal claws or something. It appears like they have some kind of a electrocution strike or something like that. I mean, for now. And she does a really marvelous job of jumping. Man, her jumping, when the dog, Mink tribe, girl say, jump to the sky and see what you can find, see what's gonna happen, in the whale forest. And she jumps, hundreds and hundreds of meters, into the sky, she jumped, and it makes more sense because she's a rabbit. And jumping and everything, and that was not a jump, that was a super mega ultra bungee jumping. That was a huge jump. And everybody was like, what? And everything, wow. Now what Frank and everyone said, and Usopp said, there's a really odd, tribe on the zoo, on this Zou island. Man, everything. So that was the first, part of the chapter and everything. And also, like I said at the beginning, there you have, the dog woman, of the Mink tribe, who actually, I wrote it right here. Her name is, her name is Wanda. Canine Mink, Wanda. And of course, the name, of course, everybody knows, the name of the rabbit girl is Carrot. Also, we have, like the Mink tribe said, it appears like, it appears like in the Mink tribe you have a sort of different ranks, you know, in the Mink tribe, because for now we saw, you know, we have two, the Guardians, and also we have the Warrior Beast tribe, and Carrot one is one of them. And from the Guardians, you know, there you have, it's really funny, but also makes sense when I talk about the Mink tribe. You have a Gorilla Mink, which his name is BB, which also means blackback in the show words. Then we have Bull Mink Roddy, and of course, you know, well, he's a shadow figure, but the way how he looked like, you know, his name, it appears like he's some kind of a bear. So, and of course, his name is Pedro. His name is Pedro. So always using Spanish and Spanish names. Nicely done. Ooh, hasta luego. So we have a lot of, you know, so like I said, we have a lot of things, you know, revelations, you know, in this tribe. We also, about this Mink tribe, and we have the revelation of the Beppo's origins, the navigator of the Heart Pirates. I mean, mostly everyone can assume, you know, when the first time, you know, everybody was thinking, you know, there was really all, you know, to having a bear in a crew and everything. But of course, after seeing Chopper, everything is possible. So at the beginning, you know, they all thought that maybe Beppo is his own Tadolfo user, so he can just transform into some kind of a white polar bear or something like that. And of course, in this week's chapter, we finally found out he came from Zoe. He's one of the Mink tribe's member. He's a member of the Mink tribe. And of course, you know, like Law said, this was his birthplace, and of course he doesn't have any particular memory of this, Crowtown and Mink tribe and everything, because it appears like he left this island when he was very young, and of course it was also to confirm that with Trafalgar Law, that he was with Trafalgar Law for 10 long years, and somehow, you know, he began to trust him, and go for the same reason, for example, like Luffy trusts Nami. Because Beppo is for Law's navigator, and Nami is Luffy's navigator. A little bit complicated, but that's how it is. So that's another revelation we have here and everything. And man, I mean, you can make a chapter of One Piece without adding a little bit of joke about adding some kind of a comedy in it. Yeah, that's more like it. A little bit of comedy, you know, because when the same time, you know, when the Mink Wanda, you know, the Kenine Mink woman, you know, said that near the swamp, you're gonna find, you know, the dead bodies of the Straw Hats and everything. And what Nico Robin said when everybody was shocked, what she said, cannibals. Cannibals! And of course, now, you know, Usopp, shut the fuck up! What? Cannibals! Sometimes Nico Robin can be really crazy and everything. And of course, the last part, you know, when we were wondering about, you know, Sanji and the others, and she said, so even if they're cannibals, so it appears like their bodies are untouched, so they didn't, you know, so he didn't prepare food with them, you know, so they didn't transform it into food. And he was like, that's not the point, woman. That was one of the most interesting part, you know. In Nico Robin can be funny. Even with her serious face, she can be really funny. You know, in the way when she was all creeped out and saying, you know, like, the Mink tribe are cannibals, and the other part, you know, when she's saying, okay, their bodies are untouched, maybe they did not use them for food and everything. And of course, also, shut the fuck up, will ya? Okay, that was it was really, really funny. The other part what I find really interesting, funny is, you know, when the Wanda, the dog Mink tribe member, you know, when she said they have an intrusion in the Whale Forest near the Crowtown, and of course, who is the intruder? Luffy. Because every single time when an arc begins, he always just wandering around, wherever he goes, always causing trouble. Always. Always. And of course, the Guardian's already there, and he's gonna have trouble, you know, with the Bull Mink, you know, with two Guardians, the Bull Roddy, and the Gorilla BB, Blackback. And of course, like, you know, and of course that was really interesting part, you know, when you have, you know, Beppo just saying, oh, time out, okay, it's everything right, I know this guy and everything, you know. And of course, Bull, I don't give a shit about if he's your acquaintance. An intruder is an intruder, and we're gonna have to stop him because, like Wanda said, he was uninvited, he was unwelcome and everything. And that, And there you have, with Hammerhead, him and Bull Roddy, just headbutt, clashing with each other and everything. And of course, the gorilla, BB said that, like, oh, Electro didn't work on him. So it appears like maybe, that's how I understand that this bull guy, Roddy, it appears like with his headbutt, he has some kind of, he's sending some kind of electrocution wave or something like that, when he's striking down an enemy or something. I don't know. But this Mink tribe is still a mystery. But at least we find out a little bit about the culture, the town, and everything. That they're like the elephant 1,000. They're being on this Zoo Island with the elephant 1,000 years, and of course, all this kind of stuff in a show way. And it was very interesting part. When Jean-Bart even was introduced there. Of course, we're trying to stop, the bull and everything, trying to attack the gorilla, the BB, and of course, what the gorilla said. Just stay the fuck out of my way. Of course, just taking his hand, just dropping down on the ground, like it was some kind of a bucket. And that's the true power of the gorilla strength. Gorilla. Yep. And it makes, and when I saw this chapter, and of course most of these guardians, it makes sense. There were gorilla. One of them was a gorilla. One of them was a bull, and the other one who was in the shadow. I think it was somewhere, and near the top of that tree that Luffy was behind it. That was behind Luffy. Sorry, it was behind Luffy's back. Pedro. I think it was a bear, but so when now they call themselves guardians, it makes sense. So like the guardians of the zoo is like the most powerful animals in the history of zoology, like gorilla, bears, lions, rhinos, elephants, and and a lot of other, powerful animals. So it makes sense, like animal kinds like that, could be the guardians. So we're gonna expect that we're gonna see another guardian rhino, an elephant, a lion, who knows? But for now, we only see a gorilla, a bull, and it appears like a bear, but I'm not sure. So it was really kind of funny and everything, and in the way, when just Wanda and Kara just came there and trying to stop the fight, that was one of the most interesting part, and it was really, it was really funny, They dropped two things about, Roddy and the gorilla BB, For Roddy, they, just throw away a carpet. A carpet which, he was all angry, he goes like an angry bull. And I even bet it's red. Because every single time when you're seeing a corrida, or wherever you go, bulls always get crazy, and especially, in the arena, with the toreros, Toro, Toro, Toro. It always shows, the red carpets. They always shows, the red carpets. And of course, what the bulls do, they go angry and everything. And it goes, just going, right, through the red carpet, trying to destroy and everything, because everyone knows that the red color always makes bulls angry. That's nothing. The other part was, they threw banana, because what the monkeys and gorillas loves, what should I say, what the apes, what they like mostly in the world, banana. So they threw to the gorilla, the BB gorilla, they threw banana, and he was like, oh, banana, great, my favorite. That was really funny. And very, funny and everything. Because in really big queens, because all that not only make this powerful guardians, animal guardians, in One Piece, but also, he added what, the things what they love and hate in life, in real life. Like, for example, bulls, they hate the red color. And I even bet that the red carpet was made of red, is in red. And of course, for the gorillas and all apes, they like bananas. Really, a really great touch. I love it. I love it. So that was the other part. The other part, was the chapter was, just Nico Robin and everybody, just hanging around, from the ruins of the town and everything. And of course, in the middle of that, just wondering, because it appears like 2 or a week or two ago, this country, was, full of these Mink tribes and everything. It was like a free, beautiful country, but now it's all in ruins. So it appears like this attack, what that mysterious pirate did, was in 1 or 2 weeks ago. And everybody knows who that pirate is, like I mentioned before, Jack. the mysterious underworld broker who's yet to make a full appearance, because the only thing what they see about him, in the last chapters was only his eye, and it appears like some kind of a metal barrier was something that he had on his mouth. In the short words, we only see his eyeball, his eye, and everything, and a little bit to know talking about him. So he was, in short words, he was the one who was responsible, for destruction of Zou. Of the Crow Town. Of the Crow Town. So it made me, I don't know, it feels like, like you see, with the Claw Monarchs, destruction, everything, there was a struggle, of course, against the Mink tribe, against, I believe mostly Guardians against Jack. I don't know if it was Jack alone who destroyed the town, or with his crew. I don't know. But it's because there you have, in every single beginning of an arc, there's a lot of things that have to be explained. They're gonna be, and don't worry, like every single arc, they're gonna be explained one step by another. Because for now in this chapter we have we have a little bit of revelation of the new members of the Mink tribe, a little bit of their history and everything, which was kind of cool and everything. But even until now, we didn't find who the main antagonist of this arc is. But for now, we're gonna see who it is. But for now, also I can tell that Jack is one of the candidates who can be the main villain, if he is still on Zou. I don't know, because the last time we saw him was with his ship trying to, take Doflamingo away, which I believe he was defeated, or he just back up, because going against Sengoku, Fujitora, and Tsuru, not also counting Bastille and Maynard, it's a suicide, real suicide. And Jack is that, if he's that overconfident, well, go ahead, but I don't think he will win. I don't think so. But whatever, no matter. Let's move on. So, and the last part of the chapter of this One Piece and everything was really confusing, because the last part of the chapter you have, that there you have, after, Wanda, explain about, the history of, of the Mink tribe and everything, because, or how she said, the principle of Mokomo, if the translation was good. A country, with hundreds of years of history, and of course, and like he said, everything and everyone, were still okay, half a month ago, and like she said, she can still remember their happy face and everything, and of course, until Jack arrives. And there you have, the last part of the chapter, you have, an earthquake. If you remember from the last chapter, when you see Caesar Clown, Sanji and everybody else fighting the Kaido's men, and they have, a big eruption, eruption rain, and we're coming, down on the ground, and full of water and everything, just make a big catastrophe and everything, and where Nami and everybody was flushed away. It feels like this is gonna happen again, and of course Beppo said, get up to the trees and everything. So and then in the last part you have Wanda saying, get on okay Luffy, get on Croaky, we go into the right belly, because she said your friends are there. And of course, okay, he said, oh good, that's where Sanji is. And of course, and there you have, a very, scary face on Wanda, and, and I think it was Luffy the one who said, huh? I'm like, huh? And in the on your left, in the middle of Wanda said, you have, the saying, huh? No way. I don't actually understand it. I actually don't understand it, what the heck is going on. I mean, I didn't understand the ending. I really didn't, because there yet have to be fully explained, because for now, like Wanda said, the crew, the other members of his crew are dead. Because Carrie even added, when they arrive there, where his friends are, they're gonna be really shocked. And Wanda even added, they couldn't done nothing about that and everything, and they were really worried. So what happened to them? Are they really dead? Are they really badly injured? Or they transformed themselves into Mink tribe too? Or sorry, I will say it again. Sorry. Or they were transformed, into animals like everybody else in the Mink tribe. I don't know, because it's a really big mystery. But for now, I don't fucking believe they're dead. I don't believe it. Even like Zoro said, Sanji will never allow, that everyone could harm, Nami and everybody else. But like you see, the Guardians all injured up and everything. They put up really a big fight, alongside with the ruins and everything against Jack. I know he destroyed the entire town with himself or with his men. But seeing the footprint You know, and when I saw the head of the ship of Jack, you know, having that elephant head, what if, and the footprint, the really big footprint, because everybody knows, you know, that the footprint of an elephant is not really that big. It's not really that big. So, no, the footprint can be of an elephant. So what if Jack is a zone type devil fruit of an elephant? I don't know, maybe a normal elephant or an ancient, for example, a mammoth devil fruit, zone type devil fruit, you know, power. I don't know, because there's a lot of things to be explained right here. So here I am done. I mean, the chapter was overall very good. It's a little bit simple, but really fucking complicated and mysterious. And we heard a little bit about Jack and the history of the Mink tribe, a relation of the new members and everything. So yeah, I'm done. Rate the video, comment, subscribe. Give me 40, give me something what you personally think about the Mink tribe, about Jack. What do you think about his own devil fruit? Because if you think that he done it all the destruction by himself, drop me a like. Would appreciate it. Think about about this chapter if you read. Peace everyone. Have an awesome rest of the day. Laura Shallows, always signing off.